There we go. Nice swing on that one. And here's our second shot on the 7th. And that's another green in regulation. Here's what you're looking at for birdie. Ooh, that's too bad. 4 feet to go. And after that hole, you are 3 strokes behind our leader. Okay, par 5 coming up for the 8th hole. Ooh, looks like we're going to the fairway. This gives a good look at the green from here below us. Nicely done on the green and on and under regulation, mind you. And here is your eagle putt. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. Okay, this one's a 3-footer. Okay, moving on to the next. And after that one, you'll bring your score down to 3 under. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. That'll work. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. Oh yeah, you'll take those all day. Here we go, birdie putt. And the person in the number 1 spot is ahead by 3 strokes currently. And we begin the back 9 with a par 3. This could be good. That'll play pin high. Well judged. Lining up for a 9-foot putt here. Ooh, never like leaving those short. All right, all we need is a little tap here. Let's do it. And right now you are at 4 under. And the 11th is a par 4. There we go. Great contact. The shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. And you got to make sure you got enough juice to get it up that slope on the green. Ooh, firm on this one, I think. All right, let's pop this in. Birdie putt. All right, let's move on to the next. And as we look at the leaderboard, the current leader is leading by a stroke. Here we go now on the 12th. Oh, man, you really got a hold of that. Nice swing onto that one. All right, this one's from 14 feet away. Looks like a right to left break. Oh, almost had the birdie there. All right, give this a tap. All righty, now let's have a look at the leaderboard, see what's happening. And after that one, you are leading by a stroke. Okay, 13th hole is before us. It's a par 5. Easy now. All right, we're in the rough. It's a bad scene in this rough, too. It's a bad lie. Setting up here in the deep stuff. After that little outing, we're back on the fairway. Good stuff. Here's your 4th shot. All right, kick left. Decent approach there. Here's a putt from 19 feet. And this one's breaking just a little bit to the right. Well, this one's on a line. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And 5 under for your score at the moment. 14th hole coming up. We got a par 4 for this one. I'm liking that one. Nicely done. You got some good contact there. And this one's about 125 yards out. Missed the green on that one. All you got to do is put that in the hole for par. Oh, unfortunate. Okay, tap this one in and let's move on. All right, tap in bogey to finish this hole off. And after that one, we've gone up to 4 under par. And teeing up now on the 15th hole. Well, this should be in the fairway. Okay, hitting into an elevated green here. Nice tempo on that chip, just nice and easy. Well done. And here's your par putt. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. All right, here's the tap. And as that one drops, that's 2 bogeys back to back. So let's crank things up a notch on the next one. And now, number 16, it's a par 3. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that approach. Coming through with the chip. And to save par. And our leader currently has a 1-stroke advantage on the field. Okay, par 4 on this one, number 17. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. Good stuff. Out of the bunker. We're on the green. We got some work to do still, but no sand for us. Here we go. Birdie putt coming up. Ooh, just missed. This one's a 3-foot putt. And right now you are at 3 under par. You got a right to left cross breeze going on this hole. That was good. And here's our second shot on the 18th. Setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. And hopefully you get a good look at this next putt. Well played out of that bunker, though. Okay, sinking this will take you down to 4 under par. Swinging this one way out to the right. Okay, and at the end of the day, you wound up at 4 under par. Well done. And that's just about it for me. Thank you for taking me around the course today. Had a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll do it again soon. Hello there, this is John. I'm very glad to have you here with me. Today we are starting our round with the par 4. Now let's spank that ball into the fairway and begin our round. And with that, your first tee shot is away, and I hope you have bit of fun here today. And this one's about 160 yards from the pin. Let's see what happens here. 32 feet away. I think we got a left to right break here. All right, maybe next putt we can drop it. This one's just 3 feet. And we're starting the round at even par, and that's a great way to kick things off. See if you can use the wind on this hole, left to right. Yeah, we'll have that. And this one is from way, way out. Looks like you got a line on this. Oh, and the putt doesn't go. All right, with the tap in and clocking in at 4 under par at the moment. We got a third hole par 4 coming up here. Let's do it. This one's looking like a fairway finder. Okay, you're on the green. That's good. And the bad news, you got a very, very long putt in your future. And here we go for the birdie. And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. I'll take that from that type of distance. 5 feet to go. And your score this round is currently 4 under par. teeing up here on the 4th hole. All right, we're in the fairway bunker. Let's see what you got. Well, from the sand, I don't think this has enough. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. We go to 5 under for the round if you sink this. And we got a downhill putt that goes to the right. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. Okay, now this from 11 feet. Oh, that would have been good to have that one drop. Well, that hole's behind us. Let's move on. Okay, stick this one nice and close. We got a par 3 here on the 5th. What will happen here? I'll just be quiet and watch and see how you do. This putt's moving to the left up the hill. Starting this one out pretty good. This one's for par. Okay, that putt's done. And after that one, you're 3 under. Okay, the lengthy par 4. Well done. All right, this one's about 125 yards out. Nice approach. Here's a 14-foot putt. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Ooh. Here we go, par putt. And it is a 2-stroke lead at the moment for our leader. All right, 7th hole now, and it's a par 4. Nice swing. Nice chip. Wouldn't that be nice to save par on this one? All right, let's head to the next. After that one, you're 2 strokes behind the pace. And here we go. Let's see what happens here on the 8th. Nice drive, just striping it. And from the bunker. And I don't think you got enough club on this one out of the sand. And this shot's about 120 yards away from the pin. And you're 3 strokes off the lead. Well, that'll do for now. Sinking this will take you to 4 under. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. Oh! All right, let's get to the next. Current leader has a 3-stroke lead at the moment. And the front 9 of this one ends with a par 4. That'll do nicely. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. 3 strokes off the lead as well. Safe approach, nice. All right, good luck with this 15-footer. Okay, you're swinging this way out to the left. Let's see it turn. And here we go with the par putt. All right, let's head over to the next hole, see what we can do. And you are 3 strokes off the pace after that one. And here we go. Lovely little par 3 to start the back 9. This one's going right. Well, that's too bad. I'm pretty sure you weren't planning on that. It's okay. Way to chip that one close. Well done. This putt's for par. Let's see what you can do. Okay, moving on. And it looks like our leader is ahead by 3 strokes at the moment. Here we go. Time to kick it off on the 11th hole. Tee shot's looking decent. We've got about 110 yards to go here. And 4 strokes off the lead. This one's looking pretty good. 4 feet to the cup. And 4 under par after that hole. All right, 12th hole, par 4. Let's have a good drive. And you're going to hang on to the fairway on this one. Great stuff. Denied. And sink this next putt and you'll grab that birdie. All right, and after that you've brought your score down to 5 under par. Let's see what we can do. Long par 5 ahead of us here. That was powerful. And here's our second shot on the 13th. Taking driver off the fairway, are you? Good little shot there. This is what our third shot's looking like. We're on the green with that one. Well done. 21 feet to the cup from here. Almost. Okay, this one for par. Okay, time to head over to the next hole. Our current leader is ahead by 4 strokes as we check the board here. Let's see what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one. Nothing wrong with that. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. Ooh, this is coming in hot. That was well played. Okay, 4 feet to go. 6 under par currently. Okay, careful out there. We got a tailwind. Well, let's regroup. Okay, we may need a little more club than normal here. That green is elevated. I'm okay with that. 14-footer. This one's going hard to the right. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. All right, you got this left over for par. Our current leader is up there by 2 strokes currently. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the par 3 16th. Oh, nice little chip there. Okay, positive thoughts. Let's save par right here. And after that one, you are 1 stroke off the pace. And now for the par 4 17th. Got some good contact on that one. This is about 160 to the pin and 1 stroke off the lead. Oh, and about 5 feet to go. Current leader enjoying a 2-stroke lead at the moment. Teeing up now on the final hole of this course. Good shot. And we're somewhere around 240 from the pin. Five feet left to go. And today you get to finish your round with the birdie. That's a great way to do it, I think. All right, we're out of here, and you've wound up at 7 under par for the day. Well, that is all she wrote for me. I had an enjoyable time ripping around the links with you today. See you next time.